Hello. Let me know if you can hear me. If you're on. Hello. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm here. I'm about to give a tour of the exhibition. This is writing at the Goethe Institute. Hello, Eric. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm about to start. Yay, you can hear me. Okay, awesome. Thank you to the Goethe Institute and the Friends of the Goethe for providing the funding to do this exhibition. And we're going to start a tour. If you have time, you can stay with me. It'll probably take about 40 minutes. And if you don't have time, you can watch later. This is the flyer. It was designed by me and Jay Reed, an artist who you'll see who is featured in the exhibition. This flyer has both Los Angeles here and Berlin in the background. All right, let's go in. Hello, hello, everybody. We're here in MacArthur Park at the Goethe Institute. Here's our title wall. I won't spare you the time to sit here and read it all, but I will be uploading the text to a video soon, and you'll get to see what the exhibition's all about. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to go through the tour slowly. Let's start with the first piece here. This bike is, I believe, over 25 years old, and it was built for the son of the guy who built it. This is part of the Santa Ana Bike Club. Check out the sound system that they have there. It plays DVDs. All these little details here. Now the bike belongs to the grandson. So they passed on the bike, and I believe the grandson now owns both this one and the one that you'll be seeing on the tour shortly. See the mirrors that they put so you can see the details on the bottom. So this is part of why I show lowrider bikes in my exhibitions, is because they're not just a novelty, they are a work of art. These are rideable lowriders. Not all lowriders are rideable, but the rule, see, check out this sound system. The rule of lowriders is they have to be so many inches below, and the pedals have to just be able to go around. All right, let's look at the other ones. Here's the other bike. This one is, I think, only 20 years old. And this bike is actually the same design as the family's car. So this is his daughter's bicycle. See all those little details. So these are sculptural works of art that families pass on to each other, and they take a lot of time to create. They don't just slap the bike together and say go, you know. This one is called, let me see the name of it. It's called Lil Omen, because, and there's Tommii the painter. The Little Omen, because the original bike, the original car is a 66. And it's based off of the 666, which is, you know, represents the devil. So, Little Omen. That's pretty cool. They brought this sign for us. They're pretty professional when it comes to their setup. So, and here, this is the little brother to the first one that you saw. Look at the detail on that. Now, even though this part here is made out of from a Vespa. This is all from a Vespa. And they clicked it on inside. And everything works. There's a little sound system here. Look at those. So, the owner, Victor Mendez, the creator of them, said that the only way that he made these for his kids and grandkids was if they had good grades. So he used this as a way to get them to behave and get good grades. Shoot, if my parents gave this to me, I'd definitely have good grades. Welcome, everybody. This is a tour of writing. Check out that. Even the detail on the bottom of, that's why he set mirrors down, so you can see the details below the bikes, because even below the bikes have details. Alright, we're going to move on to the next piece. This is by Kevin Stewart McGee. It's called Golden Hour. 7 feet by 12 feet. And Kevin Stewart McGee actually went to the same grad school as me. And, you know, Cal State Fullerton, he's a master muralist and teaches at a college in Fresno. So, a lot of people, he has a lot of students who are following his his teachings of how to be master muralist. Now, this painting over here, hey, what's going on? This painting over here is of me. And the funny thing is that Kevin said that he wanted to do a painting of me for this shopping mall. And I said, yeah, right. I didn't believe him. I said, yeah, right. Okay, I'll pose for it, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. And one day I was skating from Watts to Inglewood to pull money out of the bank. And I had to haul butt because I was on my lunch break, and I had to hurry I had a half hour to get there and a half hour to get back. And I grabbed my money to pay my rent out of my bank, and I was just hauling butt all the way back to work. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this mural up on the wall in a mall in Inglewood, and I said, oh my God, he did it. What are the chances of me commute skating and skating past? And I never went that way. Never skated that way until I needed to get to the bank, because it just wasn't my regular route. So what are the chances of that? And that's the story of this painting. And this painting was made in 2011, I believe. No, wait. 2013. All right. Here we have Jirsa. Jirsa is a plein air painter. And the plein air is when you paint live when you're there on site. So Jirsa painted these at the location while doing while everybody was there skating. This one is Venice Beach boardwalk, and that's the unique thing about these. Jirsa was stuck in a snowstorm to get here, and she still made it through. I was blown away that she was still committed to get here. And some roller skaters might recognize this. This is Houghton Skate Park in Long Beach. And here's Ghetto Skate Park. See all those details in the back? It's amazing at how she can get these details just from being live. If you want to follow her, she's at Jirsa Paints on Instagram. Here's Tao French. Tao is a skateboarder and roller skater. Oh, by the way, Jirsa is also a roller skater. From San Diego, California. And this is India ink and watercolor on gouache. And gouache, sorry, on paper. So the glare, there's a kind of a glare, so let me see if I can get the glare out for you. Tao does huge paintings, like 40 and 50 foot paintings, murals all in spray paint, and she's an extremely talented painter. So if you go through San Diego, there's a good chance that you've probably seen her work. She has so many details there. See all those little extra details. All right, now we're going to be showing you these murals done by Melrose Pottery. A lot of people were like, why are they like cut body pieces, body parts? But they are Milagro paintings. And what they started as, thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emily. What they started as was they actually made pottery like this, and then they put the plants inside of these pieces, and then grew plants out of these milagros. If you know what a milagro is, it's for when Catholics want to pray for penance. They wear the pieces of their bodies that may have been injured. If you were in a car accident and you injured your arm, then you wear an arm piece. If you were in a let's see if I can find more pieces of them. Here's some more Melrose pottery. If you broke your leg, then you wear your leg as you go through penance. if you, injured your head, then you wear your head. So here's some of those pieces. And they gifted me one of these, so I'm so happy to have a chance to have these by Melrose Pottery. They came in and just threw down all of these murals. It was a challenge, because I didn't feel comfortable with regular spray paint in the gallery since people work here, and I didn't want them to have to breathe in the fumes. But they went out of their way to purchase water-based spray paint. And the water-based spray paint is not the same as a regular spray paint, so it doesn't smell, it just smells like hairspray. Do you see these two missing pieces here? That's because they sold them that night. They put them on grip tape, and they sell them on grip tape, so 2 of their grip tapes sold that night, and people absolutely love their work. So I'm so happy and proud that they were able to get their exposure through this exhibition. All right, this is another piece of art, Elizabeth Ann Hewlett from the Bay Area. This is Electric. She's a artist, filmmaker, skateboarder, and she's just started dabbling in roller skating. Photographer. I love these works of art. You can find Elizabeth on Instagram as Visual Skater. So if you like her work, go ahead and support her as well. Elizabeth did an interview with me because she's making a documentary about female skateboarding. And even though I'm not a skateboarder, that's 90% of who I hang out with is female skateboarders. So we were in my hostel room for over an hour doing this interview, and she's like, I thought it was only going to be 20 minutes. And I said, I thought it was only going to be 20 minutes either, but I guess I had a lot to talk about. All right. Now this is a very special organization for me. This is called Esencia, and it is Santiago from Chile based nonprofit organization that also has their a chapter in Berlin. And I found out about them this year when I went to Berlin. And what they do is they use skateboarding as a way to help empower youth and females. These photos are from their Santiago chapter. So they do events both in Santiago and in Berlin. So check out these values. This is part of why I felt like I had to show them. Their values are creativity, perseverance, respect, collaboration, loyalty, and empathy. Now here is some of their projects that they've been working on. This one is in Berlin, and this is the Berlin DIY. They really go out of their way, the Berlin DIY really goes out of their way to follow the suggestions that Skate Esencia gives to the DIY skateboarders to help females feel more comfortable and secure in a mostly male-dominated environment. So to have a space where young people and women can feel like it's also a space where they can progress and learn is definitely a feat, because you can see here they even include roller skaters over there, and the skateboarders, you know, they ask, what do you need? What's the best thing for us? How can we support you? See, the text is in German, English, I love Greifswalder DIY. Now here is a collaboration that they were doing with, I think it's Curated skateboarding. It's a skateboard brand found in Berlin. And so they did these art collaborations, and I think that they auctioned off these skateboards. You can see they are amazing. Look at that. Thank you. I appreciate you, Ethereal. Yeah, that's why I absolutely had to show what they do, because Berlin is like next level as far as skateboarding, roller skating, and community empowerment. I have been across our country, and I think the closest I've seen to this is the Baltimore crew. But even in the Baltimore crew, it's like in Baltimore there's so many different organizations where one does this and one does that, you know. But this is one organization that tries to work with everybody. So one of the things they do here is they get the women to sit around in a circle and talk about what they felt like that day at the skate park. Do they feel free, frustrated, relieved, scared, motivated, focused, happy, full of energy, creative? What is it that they feel like, and what is it that they can do to help them continue progressing as skaters? And what they call them is flintamentals. So the flintamentals is like fundamentals, but flintas are like sparks of fire, right? So it's a little fundamental things that you learn in skating to spark a fire in the learner to continue on. And there's the circle. That's the circle. So they do these circles regularly to help the women talk about and open up about what they are feeling when they're learning. Now this is Alexanderplatz. It's a very famous square. It's the center of Berlin, and they teach lessons there. They want the women to feel confident to go out in public and to skate. So they will collect a crew and go out there and teach them how to rock it out there. So that is Skate Esencia, and you can follow them. I will include their after this. So when I go take down the when I'm done with this live video, you can find their on it. All right, so this is artist Jay Reed. Jay Reed is the one who helped me design the flyer for this exhibition, and I'm so proud. I've watched his work over the years, and I just have loved all of his animation and the way that he represents Black culture through digital art, which is pretty rare for I've seen, especially from somebody out of Orange County. And this one is called Superstar. And here, he's not a skater, but he's been a contributor to the writing community and a supporter of me since we found each other. So I've wanted to share his work and share his talent with you. So please, if you like what he does, because when you go, you'll see his lowrider cars, even his animation in general. It's just inspiring to me. So he is at Artist J. Reed. All right. This one is something special to me because this one is my cousin's work. And I just did a tour to the owner of Empire Skate Shop, and she said this was one of her favorite ones. So I hope my cousin feels good about that, because she's only come back skating for the last 3 years, over the last 3 years. So if you like this work, you can follow her on Lady Hope 11 on Instagram. She does murals all over Orange County. We went to school together, and I'm very proud of her and looking forward to having her in more shows. Now here we are, continuing the Milagros from, this is from Melrose Pottery. So these big Milagros here, this big art pieces of art. Oh, let me go this way so we can get to this piece here. This is by Crystal Huguez, and it is a color pencil and wash. Crystal is a gravel and cross bike cyclist, which she's really got into in the last probably 5 to 7 years, I think. And her paintings, I mean, if you see her paintings, this is one painter that I really want to promote, but she doesn't have enough art, because every time she makes a piece, it sells immediately. So I'm so happy to give her a chance to be in this show. If you like this work of art, you can go ahead and follow Crystal on Huguez_art. All right, now we're going to head over to more European artists. This artist is from Austria, and I've been following this artist mostly because of our roller skate community, but Veronika Briatkova. Veronika has more of a goth style, as you can see. So the fact that she was interested in making a work of art, or inspired to make a work of art of me, was actually kind of an honor. And I got to meet Veronika after years of us staying connected for just September. We were probably connected in online for at least 5 years before we ever met. You know, you have those kinds of friends, and so it was a dream come true to actually have her to actually meet her in person. So Veronika is a roller skater at the Uncanny Girl online. Now, this next artist is one of the hottest skate artists in all of Europe right now, and Anna Roschker. These are all tiny DIYs at different times of the day. And she's even made some animations of these. So if you go to her Instagram, you'll see them. Anna is a roller skater, and she's at Anne Draws Things on Instagram. All of these artworks are for sale, If you want to purchase them, just message me and I can let you know the exact dimensions and the prices. Check out all of the DIY little stuff. And this one here. Little rail. Little rail and ledge on fire. I just love her mind. I love how she thinks about skating and art in general. And she submitted them and she was going to put them so small, and I thought, no way, this needs to be big. So I had her make them bigger. All right, this next artist is Gavin Bird, and Gavin is out of deep Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. Gavin is a amazing artist and muralist. Gavin has murals all over the South and all over Mississippi. If you want to see more of his art, you can go to @Gavin BIRDD.
You Omar? Oh, you really are. I don't know what to do with you now.
It's like 3:45.
Yeah, just come on. So, bathrooms are over there. You already found that out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go shortly, so after this, the tour is going to be over. This is Romy Ilano.
Do I need anything other than my passport?
Yeah, we do the check-in.
And Romy is the skater who actually got me into skating parks. She's a skateboarder, cyclist, surfer, and also snowboarder. These are all posters, so if you want to buy a poster from Romy, go to @Romy Ilano on Instagram. Okay, this is Izzy Queer Punk Filipinx from San Diego, California. And Izzy's work is just so phenomenal. I've been inspired from her from seeing her artwork from day one. She's designed stuff for our organization, She Shredded, which is a female of color skateboard and roller skating organization. If you're interested in purchasing her work or following her, she's at Queer Punk Filipinx. Okay. This was designed by Zach Mayall. Zach is a skateboarder, roller skater, and he's worked with me on my skate clinics. I'm so happy to have a chance to get him involved. This is Janaya Williams. Janaya is a roller skate instructor, and digital artist. And the minute I saw her art, I said, I do not see very many black women creating art like this. The minute I can, I'm going to be promoting you and finding a way for you to shine. And that's what I've been doing from day one, the first day I met her. And now she's in the exhibition, and she helped teach the skate clinic too. Here is Sharon Venus Speed Trap, who some of you may know from Long Beach. Sharon designs t-shirts, and these are some of her t-shirt designs for her company, Roller Shirts. This piece here is a digital art printed on photo paper. So this one's so cool. And this one is one I really like, Fragile Flower Bomb. You could see Melrose Pottery behind. Now we have one more artist. Oh, actually, let's shout out our sponsor, Liquid Death. Thank you, Liquid Death, for helping us keep our skaters hydrated. This is Serge Marcos. Serge is a contributor to the writing community, and it's actually because of Serge that Serge helped me get this, he helped me edit my submission to the Goethe Institute for the grants. So if you're interested in any of Serge's art, you can go to @Illustroid. And 2 more artists and we are done. Here is Darren De Leon, Biking in the Time of Occupy. Darren was my mentor from when I was in high school, and we have kept touch. We lost touch, and I looked and searched for him for years, and finally I found him maybe about like 7 to 10 years ago, maybe a little more. If you like Darren's Biking in the Time of Occupy and want to support him, he's also a DJ and activist and youth organizer. Follow him at Aztec Parrot. Finally, the last piece, we have Corey Obendorfer, who was in the original Ride Show. This is a game piece that he did, and it is Red Player. This is the only one we have left. So if you're interested in purchasing it, message us, Red Player. You can follow Corey on Uncle Corey for Instagram. And Corey had huge murals. The way I found him is he had huge murals of roller skaters throughout the museums in Washington. So thank you again, and I'm going to be out, and I appreciate you following us. Take care and bye.